Hi and welcome people to part 2 of the handle for the mini mill. Right, I've got my stocking. On the previous video I said that I couldn't tell you what grade this is, but I think it's 4140. So I haven't got a tester to test it, but we are going to use this bit just to make the boss for the start of the handle, basically, for the new one. So we're going to be making this bit, or should I say that bit there, this then 2 pieces. That's all going to be one, and then we're going to carry on finishing this. And what we're going to do with this is bore it to size to make a press fit, basically. So when we've got everything ready and all cut and done, we will finish off this and put a press fit in this. So yeah, so basically is what we're going to. I want to put it, well, let's get both ends faced. I want to put it around about 30 if possible, and that will allow a I'm just trying to think now what. Let me just have a quick look at it. Right, that's 20. Yep, that's 20. 20 mil. So 15. So that'll be 30, give or take. Yeah. I can't remember now. Overall, that's roughly for the diameter, but that's going to be pressed in, so if I give that another 5, what's that? That's half. Yeah, I'll give that another, say, another 10 mil. That'll give it a good recess actually. So if I put that down to 30, because that's 20. Yeah, so if I do the full lot to 30, and that will be a press fit, that as well. If not, I'll just have to cut it off and redo it. So right, here's what we'll do. We'll get it faced off, both sides, bring it down to what we need to. This video might be a bit shitty, but you know, I can only do what I can do, so I'll just bring it down a bit. You can still see me? Good. Right, I've also discovered a little bit of a noise on my lathe. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's coming from the shoulder of my tailstock. So, but we'll just do it. Alright, here we go. noise that like, but I can't do what about that. Just turn this round so it's snug fit up into it like that. Get a bit of a tight. Start again. Let's just chip that. Put a new sometimes these are shit. This is why I bought new tooling, because these are quite crap. So I'll just snug that down. Doesn't need to be major tight, but a broken insert there. That's actually cut it off at the side. But anyway, we'll carry on. Throw a bit of glue on here as well. It's 12 inch more. Wow! That would be my wife knocking as usual. I haven't got power feed on this yet, so I've only got it on the way I've done it a long time. So this one's rather nice. Nice clean up there. Just check that. Still not really. There, that's it. Turn it down to do fucking inches. Right, hold on a minute, I've got to do this in inches. My DRL do inches, millimeters, inches. Right, so we want that's 1384. So we ain't got really that much to take off. So, and we want it at 20. I'm with a fucking problem here, aren't I? It's 20. It's 20 point. It's 25. I need to see if I can get in there with my chuck. Let me just, that doesn't seem like it's running on the actual face. It's bad out. Let me just put this. Right, so zero that out. We'll come in. Overall 20. So what I want to do is we'll come in by 20. It's a bit ridiculous DRO. Screws in absolutely. Actually, I'm going to put it by 20. So I need to allow that box. So I'll come in 22 point. This will allow. I'm going to put it to 23. No, yeah. Alright. What I'll do is I'll just knock about there. Right. So now we've made our mark, that's our stopping point basically for this shoulder. even though I have got a lot to come off there, I can still get it on, if you know what I mean. So right, is what we need to do now is to bring it down to size. So this is in inches, 1.37. Why is that reading that now? I think I took it off of that. That's what I did do. Yeah. So basically, we will take it down to that. And we'll see what that's reading. 1.38. That. So I'm going to take it down to 1.38. So I'm going to change my DRO back to that. And we'll take it down to, I'll just write this down a minute, because I'll end up forgetting. And I've left my pen over here, as per usual, because I'm a dickhead like that. Scoot all the way around everything. So that one, for the diameter, wants to be 1.38. All right, and we'll set that on our DRO as well. Yeah, we'll just roll with it. So bring that in. Chop there. Zero that out. What I'll do, just use power feeding it. It's on a slow speed, this, so give it a bit of cooking oil. I can touch that. Pick up some nice chips, to be honest with you. Stringer. I just want it to break that chip bone. So we will have. I have got coolant all set up, but I haven't got any coolant in it. I meant to put it in this morning, so but I could just let the bed settle a bit, so right. Might need to bring it up a bit more, right? Just taking little cuts. It's on a slow speed as well, to be honest. It's chipping. All over here, all I need to put that up. So basically is what we've done is we've turned that down. Still need some more coming off. I might put the feed up a bit more actually and the speed, so we'll do that. Hi Mrs. Law. Right, okay. Sorry about that, it was the wife. So is what we'll do is we'll increase this speed a bit. Yeah, we'll go that way and that way. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's that. Alright. Increase it by a touch. Because you don't want bottle flipping. Not one healthy. Oh, I have now. Could put it a bit faster there. A bit more on. I don't like using faster speed, if you know what I mean, so that is a poor finish. It's these inserts that I haven't really got it. Let me have a look. We'll go down to there. It's going a bit faster. So we'll just play along with it here really. That should be a bit quicker. With this lathe, I can't run it as fast as, I can't take heavy cuts, so it's just basically a feel, really. That's better. And then chips are fucking burning, man. That looked like he cleaned it up. I actually cleaned it up quite nice, that. I am a bit worried about, there's a little defect in here, but we'll do it. And actually, so we've got what did I say it was? 1.38. And we've got 1 4, 6. Right, I'm going to take a thou off. And that shouldn't be too bad, really. Let that bone through. Just see what that is. That's a right fucking 4 finish, that. Using that. Right, let me just check. Right. I'm gonna clean this face up again. Don't like that. That's shit, to be honest with you. And I'm not happy about it. Might be able to get in there with Right, so where are we at the moment for size? We are at 1.39. And what are we at? 1.38. Right, we'll take another bit off. That's a right rough finish there. That is shocking. I really don't like these inserts. And these are supposed to be really good inserts, these are from Myford themselves. And they've actually turned around and said that they're the top seller for all these, but they're fucking shocking. I don't like them. Check. We want 1.38. We are. Oh. We've got the most tiniest bit to take off. So what I'm going to do is make a spring pass. To be honest with you. Tiniest spring pass of the list. Alright. Right, if you noticed, I've been putting my hand just on this hand wheel, right? That's because there's the most slightest play in this carriage. It is literally minute. And it does move a bit. I'd say there ain't that much really play in it. There's the most tiniest bit of play in this bottom bit. But apart from that, it's not too bad. So let's have a look what we've got. We've got look, we've got 1.383. So take tooth thou off. Exactly. Alright. I've got chips all over. See, that's right, shit finish. Right, let me just get some emery paper, because that is, I really don't like that finish. We'll go to 6,000 grit. I should say 600. All I'm doing still not happy with that finish. Shitty fucking inserts. Right, well that's just under, so I'm happy with that. So just not happy with that fucking finish. Absolutely shit. Got a bit closer. Sandpaper. I think I'm gonna have to get my buffer out here and just buff that up, because I want that. That needs to be a pretty much nice finish, but it's not. So let me just grab. Oh shit. No, I need a pad now. Where are they? Oh, I ain't got a pad. And that won't work. Let me just grab a buffer pad. This is why I need a bigger shed as well. So, we'll go with medium. Go with medium one. So basically I'm using a Milwaukee with a medium grit polishing pad. That's quite alright, that. Nah. So, look at our drawing again. So basically we've got that down to size. It's like 20 odd mil. 20, 1, 2, 3. Right. Well, that's not too bad, to be honest. Right. From this shoulder, I know the camera angle is going to be a bit crap. There's nothing I can really do about it. I'm just waiting on my new camera stand. But going down a bit, you might be able to see a bit more without it wobbling. Right, so I'm going to make that as my 10 milli, right? Yeah, because the overall thing, I want to leave enough so it'll have a press fit. Just bring you over a bit. See, I can't really prop you up anywhere else. That's going to be just try and prop you up somewhere else. Just so that you can actually see me for a start of what work we're doing. Alright. So that's, you might be able to see a bit more clearer. Yeah. Right. So we want might be in my camera here, but we want 10 mil from there. So I'm going to make my first mark. That's where we're going to make our first mark, right there. Alright. Now we need to bring that diameter 20 sec. Quite a bit to take off here, so. So it's going to be a long process, this. I can tell it's already moving to the road. What I'm going to do is try and increase my feed. I've got swollen. Right, well, that's pulling it up as a nice finish, but right, as what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you back once I've just done this bit, because it's going to take a bit, like, because of the cuts and that lot. So so yeah, I'll bring you back and show you what we're going to do next. Okay, thank you.